Welcome to our video on lighting as part of our series to help you photograph works with your phone from wherever you are with whatever supplies you have. It's important to have the work installed so you can properly adjust the lighting for it. Watch our videos on how to hang 2D works or display 3D pieces before moving on to this one. Here are the supplies you need, although you may not use all of them. Some white tissue paper or tracing paper, tape, 2 lamps, extension cords, some chairs, stools, or coffee tables, some books or boxes, and a wrinkle-free sheet or roll of paper. Here are some quick lighting tips we highlighted in our last videos to refresh your memory. First, look for a place with a good source of sunlight. Ideally, north-facing windows offer overcast, non-direct light, and remember, the best time to take your photos is noon on a cloudy day. Daylight offers the best and truest colors, but you may need to make some adjustments to avoid hot spots on your work. Use tape to hang up tracing paper or white tissue paper to diffuse the light. You need to do this to avoid bright hot spots on your work and odd shadows. Here are some examples of setups that used natural light to photograph the pieces. If you don't have good window light, you can use some lamps. You will need 2, so take a look around where you live and gather them. You may need some chairs to support them and extension cords so you've got electricity. Here's how you should set up your lamps. Set your lamps on chairs and move them a good distance away from where your piece is. If the light is too close, you get hot spots on your piece. If the light is too far away, then there's no light on your piece. Just use your best judgment. And please, don't trip over your extension cords. Your light should shine on the center of your work at first. If the art is hanging on the wall, stack some books or boxes under the lamps to raise them instead of moving your artwork. Next, you want to gently tape tracing paper or white tissue paper over your lamps to diffuse the light. Then, you want to create cross-lighting. This means we don't want your lights centered on your work. That creates a bright hotspot, and we want to avoid that. Cross-lighting properly means that the right light will be pointed to shine to the left side of your work, and the left light will be pointed to shine to the right side of your work. The paths of the 2 lights will cross and help create the best artificial lighting. Here are some visual examples to help you understand. Now, if you happen to be in Des Moines and are on campus, we have light setups for both 2D and 3D works in the Anderson Gallery in FAC. With reasonable notice, meaning not the day of, we can make the space available to you. Please contact our gallery manager, Julia Franklin, at julia.franklin@drake.edu to schedule your time. Now, you are ready to move on to our next video about how to take great images with your smartphone.